What could be better than sitting back on your couch with a nice cold beer and hot wings to watch the FIFA World Cup? Well, in my mind, pretty much everything. I would rather play Slender in the middle of the night. I would rather have a 50-year-old male stripper beat me upside down with a spiked baseball bat as I am being dipped up and down into a pot of boiling wax than watch the FIFA World Cup. However, my opinion towards professional sports is quite radical, and for some people, soccer or football can be quite a religion. Events like the Super Bowl or the World Cup have received some of the most highest viewed television broadcasts of all time. You might think this is great, a nice sporting event that entertains us all, pays the athletes, and probably even gives the country some money. Yeah, no. Brazil's government spent about $11 billion building the arenas that will host about 5 games. Meanwhile, all the profits will go directly to this wonderful little corporation called FIFA. To give you an idea of how bad this organization really is, take a tapeworm and cross it with Lex Luthor. These parasites take everything for them, leaves the country astonished, dazed, and confused. Look into the history of this organization. You'll find a long list of scandals, corruption allegations, and illegal bribes. In fact, an estimated number of at least 4,000 people will die building the FIFA for Qatar's 2022 games. You know that there is something wrong with your sport if it kills more people than 9/11. During the Qatar World Cup, temperatures can reach up to 50 degrees Celsius or 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Qatar says this will not be a problem for its hosting the World Cup because of its new cooling technologies, which still leaves the underlying problem of fans outside the stadium, and it's actually not guaranteed to work. Oh, and by the way, have I mentioned the alleged slave labor? Also, their president, whose name is Sepp Blatter, appears like a perfectly nice, homophobic, sexist, corrupt guy. So having heard all of this, why don't we just take up arms and just join the protesters in boycotting FIFA? Well, it's the same reason we drink Coke, even though we know it's horrible for us. Why people who smoke are generally aware. And why you keep on obsessing over your ex-girlfriend, even though she distracted you from studying for your finals, breaks up with you whenever she gets bored with you, and only slept with you in the first place to unleash her revenge on her current boyfriend. Even with all that, you still smile every time her name is mentioned, and would do anything to get her back, including being beaten by a male stripper while being dipped in hot wax. Wait, what was I talking about? Right, though we know it's horrible, we still long for its irresistible, euphoric taste. As long as many people want it, the corporation will remain dominant and can get away with whatever the hell they want. Sports can unify people, like during the Middle Ages when different villages came together to play soccer. Well, technically they didn't really play, they just sort of beat each other up since there weren't any rules. It can also create a giant fangirl mentality towards things that don't matter. Imagine if people were as passionate about science or actually preserving the freaking earth.